Cracker Barrel versus Target. So let's talk about that. I just saw a post this morning from Pastor Jamal Bryant. It said after 2 weeks, Cracker Barrel listened to angry white people. After 5 months, Target's still not listening to disturbed black people. So that got me thinking, and I realized that what this is that the African American community has $1.8 trillion in spending power. But listen, that power has no validity if you don't wield that power. So a lot of times as African Americans, we buy a lot of name brand stuff. We sport this, we sport that, we promote this. In videos, the ladies have purses on the counter with the name brand on it. You're doing free advertisements for these companies. But there's a documentary, I think it was in 1954. Do your due diligence check, but it's called How to Sell to the Negro. In this documentary, it talks about black people and how we spend as a community. It talks about how we like to be seen, how we like to be flashy, how it's important to have quality stuff. You got to watch the documentary. It's an amazing documentary. It's only like 30 minutes. So check that out and you will get a good reference from what I'm talking about. But it's known from other societies that if you just market something, make it fashionable, make it in style, black people are going to buy it. So I say that to also say that when you have spending power, but you spend freely and you don't voice your opinion in the process of the spending, you're going to get this kind of result. Because it is interesting that these people cried over a logo and a multi-billion-dollar company changed it just like that. But Target is still trying to finagle and talk to pastors, and that's another thing too with black people. We got to create owners of entities so that society don't go to preachers all the time thinking that they're the voice for black people. So as African Americans, we always talk about we're not a monolith, but it's kind of proven that we are to some degree, because we always allow for a pastor to be your spokesperson. Other nationalities, they don't have that. Listen, other nationalities, they live on 100% of their own money and 90% on African American dollars. Again, I said, we have $1.8 trillion in spending power. So they can live on the money that they make from spending of black people and get to live completely on 100% of what they earn. So they keep that. So they're living on 180%, 190% really, of their profits. So once you start understanding financial